It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. The two teams emerging from their respective tunnels a minute ago to the approval of this Baltimore crowd. They're all set as their Ravens will match up with Drew Brees and the New Orleans Saints. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
Ready. Top one. Little lady.
We ain't giving him nothing to
Tight dog. Tight dog. Tight dog. Kill.
Check 43.
The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And that's not the start that he was looking for, as he's going to be met and dropped behind the line. A loss of 2 there. Second down. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Brees leaves this one with Kamara. Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4. An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8.
Opposite. Hey,
To throw, it's Brees. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. The Saints first down there on a gain of 11.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Brees now. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. He was trying to hit Thomas that time. Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. Running right, this is Ingram. Tackle is made by Cameron Jordan. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Cut. 47, Mark 47. Oh, yeah. And here we go.
Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Check safety. Watch the edge. Hey, watch the edge. Check. Check tight. Check hot route. Hot.
Jackson. Buying time to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Alex Anzalone in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down.
Kill. Safe. Wait.
That's going to set him back 5 yards. So on 4th down, here's Sam Cook to punt it away. Deontay Harris deep for New Orleans. Fielded at the 20. They'll net only 35 here following a 43-yard boot, 8-yard return. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Hill, the intended receiver once again. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Mike.
Ready. Under. 95-56. 95-56.
Off the play fake to Kamara. It's Breeze. He'll let it fly in the direction again. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
Well, there's times when you see these catches that are made, and we just know the guys playing it are really wishing for college rules. Only need that one foot down instead of two. It's awfully difficult on the sideline, isn't it?
Breeze going to throw. That one complete to Hill. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. On the keeper, it's Breeze. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on fourth.
First down, Saints.
Ready. Yellow lady.
Now this time, Breeze will throw.
Well,
This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowl Marcus Peters. And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line.
okay. Okay. Okay, you'll be between 12:30 and 2:30. Okay. Yeah.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense.
That's right.
They'll
Okay.
have
So
two
you gotta
remaining as we
adjust
step
everything.
aside here in this first quarter.
Okay. Yeah, 23-19. All right, see you in the apartment. All right, all right. Yes, Lisa, it wrong.
Oh, I didn't hear it.
You don't need. I need to hear it. Yeah. You said between 12. You heard what I said, right?
Ready. 46 the outlaw. 47.
All day, baby. All day.
Oh, dang on day, man. Hike the ball.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
Check Mike 47. Check Mike 47.
Let's go, D. Alert flare. Alert flare. Flare. Flare.
Hey, check 24. Watch.
Switch on. Come on. Watch out. Watch out. Watch out.
Kill.
Jackson now steps away to his
Turn
left.
around. Go block. Go
He's
block.
going to take off with it. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
Brings up second and 11.
No score after 1 on EA Sports.
Hey, 4 down. 4 down. Check. Ready. 61. Shady West. 54. Let him know. Let him know. Let him know. Let him know.
Check. Crunch.
Check the backer. Check the backer.
Switch. He's coming. We got double up.
From midfield now, here's Jackson rolling to his right. And he fires one incomplete. Hayden Hurst, former first-round pick, the intended target. Third down here. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
54. Right there. 54 Mike.
I'm on.
Mike's 54. Mike's 54.
Jackson from the shotgun. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. He was trying to keep his eyes downfield. Nobody came open.
He's trying to do everything that he had been taught, right? Every bit of the technique. But if no one's open, there is no technique except make sure you hold on to the ball as you go to the ground when you're getting sacked.
And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Check 24, check 24. You win. You got tight right there. Kill.
Throwing now is Breeze. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. The Saints first down there on a gain of 11.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Now Breeze. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. It's a pickup of 5. Brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Now Breeze again. He'll let it fly in the direction again. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
So Breeze is going to stay out there, and they're going to go for this on 4th down.
Alpha.
Hey, man. Watch the boot. Check 48's the mic. Check.
They do go for it. It's Breeze. And it is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
There you go. Hey, alert 3.
Ingram. Down to the 30 after a gain of 3.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Escaping the pressure right. He'll run it. 2nd quarter action with 1:59 remaining. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime report.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
56. Check 56. Hey, me and you. I'm coming after you.
49, check 49, check 49.
Watch twist.
25, check 25, check 25.
Check 3. Ball trot.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. Flush to his right. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Seth Roberts there to make the grab as his guys are on the board first here tonight. Justin Tucker for the extra point. No, he missed the PAT. No good on the extra point, so a letdown there, and this will stay a 6-point ball game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
Easy.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And with still more than a minute to go in the half, time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. To throw is Breeze. This is complete to Michael Thomas. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That one covers 29 yards, first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Breeze. 20. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. They came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Again, they'll throw with Breeze. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters.
And that's now the 2nd time he's picked off a pass here in the first half alone. Again, another great read defensively, and you just see him get in the right position to make the play and get his guys the football back.
Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10.
Whip. Watch the whip. Check 9. Shift.
They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And some space here. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore 1st down. That run's successful in large part because they had a lot of extra help blocking up front.
Yeah, you've got guys who can do that very, very well. In addition, they can catch the football. So sometimes when they line up with 3 tight ends, it's not necessarily to run it, and that gives you an advantage when you do decide to barrel off the line of scrimmage and block people downfield.
The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
56 the mic. 56 is the mic. Strip that ball. Check 99. Shift. Joker. Check 50.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Forced out to his left. Now he'll throw deep left into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the 1st half. That had disaster written all over. You've got a right-handed quarterback, a rolling left, and throwing it pretty far downfield.
It's really difficult to do, to try and get your body twisted around into the proper position and get anything on the ball as you heave it downfield. And that's what it actually turns into, a heave. And that's not really a good throw, is it?
Not good, and we saw the result. Looking deep downfield. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the 1st half. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the 2nd quarter. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. That's into the hands of the tight end Boyle. 1st half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the 2nd half. So a very short kick here. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
47 to Mike, boy, 47. Check, 47. Check tight, check tight. Check tight. Back. Slam.
From the gun, Jackson being chased out left. Now he's going to let it go. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams that...
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I tell you, you don't have press conferences when you sign guys like this. But he's been a real difference maker so far. That's now 2 interceptions for him in the game. And when you're getting contributions up and down your 53-man roster, you're going to be all right.
It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustment, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
Check 26, check 24.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Ingram. Ingram's got the first down and more. And they will finally get him down at the 28. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop him.
Double up. He's coming, double up.
Out. 54's Mike. Check, watch 54, watch him.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Dancing to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 33.
On 2nd down, Ingram. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Here we go.
First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game.
We got to step it up. Check your hot read. Check 13. Check 13. Undercrunch.
Hey, Zero, switch gears.
Check 52.
Short.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Buying time to his left. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
Mike's 5'4".
Come on, baby. Let's see what you got. 66. Roll it. 54's Mike. Check. Watch 54. It's coming this way. Here we go. Hey, watch. Go. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
In your face.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson. Steps away to his left. There goes a deep ball, end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. He was trying to get it to Seth Roberts, and it's 3rd down.
Sometimes we wonder about play calls, but this one made perfect sense to me. He's got the only touchdown that they've scored in this game. Tried to get it to him again on another deep ball.
Go. Switch. Big Ed. Check.
Switch it. Come on, switch it.
Check 31.
Yo,
third down. Jackson. Flushed out right. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 16 yards on that one at a Raven first.
And there was absolutely zero pressure on the quarterback on that play. Third down, and he has all the time in the world to eventually find an open receiver for a first down pickup.
On first down, Ingram will fight forward for a couple down inside the 40. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
For the set. 47's the mic. Check right off. Hey, check Mike 47.
From the 39, Jackson. It's brought in here by Willie Snead. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 16 yards on that one at a Raven first. Jackson now. 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Back now in Baltimore. It's the Ravens in control of the football. They've also got the lead as we get set for the 4th. A 10th carry here for Mark Ingram. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Switch.
Throwing on second down. Jackson eluding the pressure right. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
Boy, you will not see a quarterback of his caliber miss on one like that very often. I mean, there it is, wide open, got the shot, and he misfires.
We talk about, boy, he'll want that one back all the time. He definitely wants that one back.
Check 4. Check. Tighten up. Kill.
Jackson to throw on 3rd down. Escaping the pressure right. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. 23 yards for the touchdown as the Ravens push further out in front.
We just saw one of the benefits of a quarterback having mobility. Scrambled around, kept the play alive, and then found a receiver open downfield for a touchdown.
So the Ravens will keep the offense on the field as they're going to go for 2.
Kill.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. So the Ravens will keep the offense on the field as they're going to go for 2.
I'm coming. Sponge. No. Right there. 54 Mike. Coming for you. SOS. Check 3.
Jackson now. From the gun, he'll throw. Forced out to his left. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This is fielded at the goal line. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And you're still in this game. I mean, yeah, you haven't scored. Offense obviously has struggled, but you're only 2 scores down, so all hope not lost.
Not at all, because we were talking about the NFL, and teams can score fast in this league. Quick strikes, you're right back in it. You're exactly right. Keeping hope alive.
First down, Saints.
So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. He's going to let this one go deep. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. On 2nd and 10. Breeze. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
At the 28-yard line.
Man, I got you. 56. Mike, 56, right there, right there. 56. Carter! 56 to Mike. 56.
They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
The Ravens on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. From the gun, it's a run for Ingram. And he is going to lose yardage here. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Here's Sam Cook now as he's on to punt for Baltimore. Call it 46 yards on the punt, just a single yard on the return as he was covered quickly. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. They'll let this go for the end zone. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Patrick Onwuasor. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The number 7 usually lucky here, not for him. 7 picks he's thrown in this game. That's only happened 6 times since 1960.
And I know that the most recent time it happened, the guy who threw him, he'd won a Heisman Trophy in college, so sometimes you just have a lousy game. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad career, but when you're talking about one game, 7, you're right, not lucky at all.
Yeah, Ty Detmer, the last to do it in 2001, to throw 7 picks. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. A game there of 30 big ones.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Now it's Ingram. get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Ingram, and they'll get him down right about the 20. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8.
Out of time, guys. Out of time. Let's get off the field. Let's get off the field. Check 43. Slam. Check nickel. Hey. Go. Mike 54. He's tired of me. He's tired of us.
Another carry for the workhorse tonight, Ingram. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8.
It's now 3rd and 8.
Yeah, 7 Andy. Mike's by 4. I'm scared.
On 3rd down, it's Ingram. And he's going to be stopped well short of what he needed as the tackle is made at the 18-yard line. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down. Here's Justin Tucker now for the Raven field goal try. This to make it a 3-score game late. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. Here's Justin Tucker now for the Raven field goal try. This to make it a 3-score game late. And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And the lead will grow. It's now 17-0. So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down, but don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Aren't I, though?
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get...
And the pressure gets to Breeze as he's taken down. Tyus Bowser. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And they did it in shutout fashion. Impressive.
Would it be too bland of a statement to say they didn't have the greatest day offensively? I mean,
did enough, though. Did enough. But, yeah, you're right.
Most games, it wouldn't have been enough. So they've got to go into the locker room and applaud their defensive mates and say, guys, you really carried us today. We'll try and get you back next time. But as for today, you guys were nails out there.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. The Ravens are victorious here as we say so long from Baltimore.